this is Google Maps running on a tile, a driver performance app. We have the Bluetooth paired phone and a media app running. But you can change which apps are running if you'd like, or not running, sorry, which apps are in each tile if you'd like. The idea behind the tile is to quickly surface functionality like play, pause, and to give you quick access to things that you'll use frequently. For example, like finding a nearby restaurant.
Yes.
So if I tap that, I'll see in
So
Google
it's more
Maps.
like it's already predefined for tiles, right? Or you can have 6 tiles.
Oh no, it's predefined 4 tiles.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. How about the quick link part? You just go back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for here you just have the gas station and restaurants.
So the quick actions are actually defined by Polestar.
Okay.
So it's a collaboration between the app developer and the OEM for that,
Okay,
because the tiles
okay,
are a
okay.
Polestar concept.
Okay, got it.
But the integration between the assistant and maps is something that's interesting to call out. So I can say something like, "Okay, Google, how far is Monterey?"
You are 78 miles away from Monterey by car.
That sounds fine. So I'll say, "Okay, Google, take me there."
Okay, Monterey, here we go.
So you'll notice it'll start navigating me to Monterey.
Wow.
So in the instrument cluster here, you can see
Oh,
it's
yeah.
showing me the route to Monterey. I have
Yeah.
different modes in the instrument cluster. This is what Polestar calls CALM. This is the vehicle info mode, but the navigation mode shows me a navigation view from the head unit.
So for that display is pushed by this pad or
Not the
is-
entire display. So this display is running a real-time operating system for critical vehicle safety functions like the speedometer, what gear you're in, things like that.
It's
But
separate
this-
system.
Yes, but the video feed for the navigation is coming from this display. So there's an integration between them, but it is a
Okay,
separate
yeah,
system. So let's
The
say,
data.
yeah, partially.
Okay.
So one thing that you'll notice is different here is it's going to show me the expected charge when I arrive at Monterey, because this is an electric vehicle. And if I don't like 57%, if I think that's too low, I can say something like, "Hey Google, charging stations." And it'll show me charging stations along the route. These are compatible charging stations. It shows me the number of available stalls, and I can quickly add one to my route.
But how does it know it's compatible to this car?
Because there's a good integration between Google Maps and the vehicle itself. It's one of the advantages of having it installed on the car versus on your phone.
So is the car brand needs to do this, or is already in your map? Those kind of
I'm not quite sure. So there's something called a hardware abstraction layer that lives between the operating system and the car that helps like vehicle-specific hardware facets like this. It's not something that happens exclusively in Google Maps or on the OEM side. It's a collaboration thing, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely compatible charging stations.
Cool.
So let's exit navigation so I can quickly show you incoming messages. So this is not the Bluetooth paired phone. This is just a phone. If I get
What's this for?
that's your that's the
Gear?
drive through. Yeah, it's not really a gear shift, but it's drive and reverse, neutral, and you have a front
Okay,
one.
it's only 3. Okay.
Yeah, it's an electric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I can, if I receive a message to my Bluetooth paired phone, I'll get a notification telling me about the message. If I want to hear it,
It's a
tap
message
play.
from phone number +1 650 880 8539 on Messenger. It says, "Hi, how are you? Do you want to reply?"
No. So I don't have
Tap
to
on
reply.
other
right?
messages
But
to read
the
them.
idea is that if I get a text message, I can choose whether or not I listen to it, whether or not I respond. I could have asked the Google Assistant to read out the messages as well.
So how about the account sharing? Is sharing your account, or for the car, it links to your personal account, or your wife you can share the account, or what's the scenario?
So that's
Different drivers, how do they share it?
So that's exactly the next thing I was gonna. You'll see in a second. So you will have an account signed in on the head unit if you want. There's plenty of signed out functionality. You're not required to be signed in. You can be signed out. if you do want signed in functionality like downloading and installing new apps, you can through a profile. You can sign in, so you and your spouse partner can have different profiles on the same car, each associated with a different account, so you have different views. You can share an account if you want. It's on.
So the messaging goes to the car, not goes to you.
No, the message that you just saw was a text message that was received on the phone.
Yeah.
That's paired with the car.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a different phone that's paired with the car, the message will appear.
Oh, okay. So
There was a text message on
To
a
your
Bluetooth
phone,
paired phone.
okay.
Yeah.
okay, I thought
So-
it was through car. Sorry.
No, it got piped through the phone to the car. The idea is you didn't have to
Okay.
check your phone.
Okay.
So you can also see vehicle functions here, all apps, and this is the backup camera now, but it'll eventually be a 360 view.
Eventually.
Eventually, yeah. This is pre-production vehicle.
Yes. Understand.
So I keep tapping the home button to return to home, so I can show you the rest. The last thing I want to show is the assistant's tie-in to vehicle function. So I can say something like, "Hey Google, set the temperature to 62."
Alright, changing the temperature to 62 degrees.
And I can set the temperature to 62. Well, I guess that's low. I keep making it colder and colder. It's really hot. But you can control vehicle functions with the assistant as well.
Yep. So do you have to touch always touch the home button, or you can use your voice to control?
Within reason. So I got to navigating from home.
Oh yeah.
I used my voice to control what song I play from actually within the app from Spotify. There's a degree of flexibility there.
Uh-huh.
The idea behind the home screen is that this would be your home base while driving.
Can you use your voice to control the whole scenario, or you have to combine your gesture, not gesture, your touch, and just like you have to.
It depends on what you want to do. There are definitely limits to what the assistant can do for you. If you try to give a complex command like navigate to here, add a charging station, and play this song, the assistant won't know what to do with that. So there's a degree of you have to give the assistant direct commands.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I noticed that you always switch back to your home, and then do the temperature control, then do the navigation control, then. Yeah,
But
so-
that's not necessarily because I have to. That's because we're doing a scripted demo, so we
Oh,
always
okay.
return to a reliable place.
Oh, okay.
You can do things like controlling vehicle functions from anywhere. You can go from anywhere to navigating. So it's not an inherent limitation, but it's not like you can. The assistant is not infinitely powerful, right? So there are, of course, limits to what you can do. But what you saw of me jumping back to home screen all the time is because we're doing the demo.
Oh,
Getting evicted.
okay. So.
All right.
Okay.
It was
thank
a pleasure
Thank
to meet you. Thank you very much.
thank